What's up, Mini fans? Welcome to the Mini Vlog. I'm Nick, and we're going to talk more about what it's like to live life with Minis today. And today I want to talk about some of the different apps you can install on your phone that connect to your Mini. Now this is going to be for 3rd gen Minis. You might find it works with a few 2 gens, but it's mostly the F series Minis. This is by no means an exhaustive list of all the apps you can use to connect to your car. So if you've got one that I don't know about, leave it down in the comments below. So first let's talk about one of Mini's apps itself. It's called Mini Connected. And it gives you some nifty information about the car. It shows you your fuel level, the range you have left, your current odometer, a couple of system health checks like tire pressure, oil. And for some models, you'll be able to do some extra functionality, including lock and unlock the car, honk the horn, flash the lights, and look at the location history to see where you might have parked your car if you forgot. On electric models, you're going to be able to do some battery preconditioning and look at the routes that you're going to travel on to see where the charging ports are along the way. But otherwise, that's about it. It's a pretty basic app in terms of functionality. There's not too much going on with it. My one rant about this app though is it shows a little render of your car when you launch the app. For whatever reason, they don't have a render of the GP3. So I used to have the JCW and it'd show my JCW in the color that the car was. The GP3 is just kind of a placeholder image. I'll even render the GP3 for you and send it over if we can update the app to show the GP3 in the Mini Connected app itself. Now Mini also has some other apps. One is the Roadside Assistance app, and if you have a Roadside Assistance plan, you can launch the Roadside Assistance app. It's gonna help you get in contact with the closest representative to you to help you out with roadside assistance. You can look up your membership and see how much time is left on that as well. And Mini also has another app called Moterer's Guide, which allows you to download the user manual for your car when you enter the VIN and log into it. And that's kind of handy if you don't want to sit in your car and use the infotainment system to look up your user manual. However, there's a great search functionality in that, so just remember that. So besides Mini Connected, my second most used app is BimmerCode. And we use BimmerCode to do some light coding on the car. And by coding, I mean changing some configurations of the car, some of those settings that can't be done in the infotainment system. If you want to see more of those videos, I'll leave a link in the description to my playlist of all the BimmerCode videos I've done on the car. Speaking of using BimmerCode in the car, I get a lot of questions about, can you turn off the start-stop functionality that automatically comes on when you start the car? I'm going to try and look into that. However, I need to bring the GP3 outside in order to test that to see if it works and actually drive it around. And I can't do that right now. And this is why I don't drive that GP when it's nice out, because there's still a ton of salt. Look at this car. This is a blue car. Those are black wheels. This car was washed less than a week ago, and just look at the salt everywhere. So yeah, while the weather is nice, this is why the GP3 is not coming out of the garage anytime soon until we get some of this salt washed away. So yeah, hopefully soon I'll have a video on that for you. So I can add it to my BimmerCode playlist and you'll be able to see how that's done and maybe do it to your car if you want. So with BimmerCode, you can connect to the car via a ODB2 adapter that's either Bluetooth or Wi-Fi that connects to your phone and then sends all the settings on your car to your phone and allows you to change them. Some of the settings that we've changed are code the OEM Union Flag taillights on a model that didn't come with them. Change the ringtone when a call comes in via your Bluetooth connected phone. Fold and unfold the mirrors on lock and unlock of the car. Turn off the warning message that comes up when you start up the car. Turn off the warning message that comes up when you put the car in reverse. Start the car in sport mode automatically. Change the animation that appears on the screen when you start it up. Show the tire pressure and temperature on the infotainment screen. And there's a bunch more. It's a really great app and it's totally worth getting the full paid version for, just to support the developers that made it, because it works really great. It's got a ton of features inside of it. And very similarly to BimmerCode is the Carly app, and it does many of the same things that you can do in BimmerCode. Plus it gives you a little more information about the status of the car, such as check engine light met warnings or battery status and things like that. So it's a very similar app. I don't use it very often because I stick with mostly BimmerCode, but I know a lot of people in the forums that do use the Carly app and say great things about it. And speaking of showing more information, which is something the BimmerCode app doesn't really do, they have a new app called BimmerLink, which does all of that stuff that the Carly app does in it. It connects to the car via the ODB2 adapter and then shows you the information about the car, the status of sensors and any warning messages you might have, the fuel levels, the battery levels, things like that. So if you're interested in seeing more about the BimmerLink app, let me know down in the comments below and I'll do a whole video on BimmerLink so we can go into details about what that shows you. So yeah, those are some of the apps you can use to connect to your 3rd gen Mini Cooper. What do you think of my list? Did I forget anything? leave it down in the comments below and let me know. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this week's video. If you want to see more stuff about my minis and experiences with them, you can check me out on Instagram at the Mini Vlog. If you want to get yourself a sweet t-shirt like this one right here, the Union Flag brake light, you can do so at theminivlog.com/store. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more mini content in the future. Smash that like button if you haven't already. And as always, when you see other minis out there, don't forget to wave. It should be a law. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.